What's up, everybody? I just want to talk about something that I think is a pretty cool theme in life for me right now, and that is being counterintuitive. I think it's one of the great laws of life and something that kind of constantly eludes part of our human condition. I don't know what it is internally that makes us want to, think things out and really be logical, and there's a lot of benefits to that. But I also think there's an element to problem solving and to life itself and how kind of each of our individual journeys unfold that incorporate a large part of counterintuition. And I think a lot of times when we're in the weeds on problem solving, something relational with another human being, or problem solving a decision that we need to make for ourselves on what kind of path we want to take in life to move forward, a lot of times the correct answer, or the answer that's going to lead to a better version of yourself, or just something that stretches you out as a person and makes you a little more fortified, I guess you could say. I think it's always the counterintuitive answer that yields that result. And it's never fun, and it's often uncomfortable, but I think that's how you know that you're kind of getting warm on a correct decision. And it's funny because this is portrayed out like in movies all the time. Oftentimes the main character or the protagonist is faced with this insurmountable task or odds stacked against them, and the way that they pull it off is some clever problem solving or some clever solution that involves a counterintuitive approach, doing the opposite of what you think would work best, and they pull it off. And yes, there's some effect to that that's just to kind of keep your attention, but it does carry over as kind of a consistent truth into how the real world works. And I think life often gives us tests, and that's a result of kind of the consequences of our actions are really what's going to reveal a challenge. We view it as an external challenge, but what caused the external challenge was just something inside of us that needs to be fixed or needs to be addressed, and it's manifesting as an external consequence. And then when we're faced with that, we have to problem solve through that consequence, that challenge, or that limitation. And part of doing that requires being a different version of ourselves than what yielded that challenge or yielded that limitation. And so that's what constitutes doing something counterintuitive as a correct answer, because in order to get a different result or overcome the issue that you unconsciously created, you're going to have to be a different version of yourself or do something you haven't done before. And that's why that counterintuitive approach, if you're choosing between two things, do the one that feels kind of out there and different than what you think you would choose, and you'll probably get a result that shakes it up, if nothing else. So I hope that was helpful, or just yielded a little perspective, shed some light on something that I like to think about and that's made a difference in my life. Maybe it helps you. If you know someone challenging or struggling with that, rather, that you feel like could benefit from that, share it with them, bring them here or teach it to them, and see if you can pay it forward and help someone out. So have a good day. See you in the next one.